lovely lamb chops. Lovely lamb chops. When it comes to wild wasteland chicanery, where would we begin if not with Halo? The MA-37 ICWS and BR-55 Service Rifle by Novasoda and Scrivener Darkman is a compact mod featuring two of Halo's premier hole punchers. The battle and assault rifles are excellently recreated with unique-ish modifications. You get a few see-through scopes-enabled optics systems, both with and without fully functional integrated round counters. Each rifle gets a collection of ammo types that slightly modify the damage, but you'll probably use either the generic FMJs or the excessively stompy should-be standard frag rounds. They are equally deadly on either weapon. If you were there for the last episode, you probably recall us talking about the explosive slugs of the Winchester 1887 not being the ultra-devastating showstoppers seen in Tongue of the Evil. These frag rounds are exactly that ferocious, but with far superior accuracy. Anyway, there aren't many modifications for these. Some muzzles, light attachments, barrel modifications, and stuff like that. Over to you, Saster.
Wow, that was really well done. What got into you?
Nothing. Just outside, I was a little mad earlier, so figured I'd do my best work. Make it easy on him. You know how it is.
You don't have to be crazy just because your test's a mess. Keep up the good work.
Can't handle this much affection. Oh, God.
Nothing makes me feel more Mjolnir than this.
Hallelujah.
I don't know which of these weapons I would least enjoy seeing on the battlefield. The "I killed you 10 minutes ago" katana, the "feel free to run, my helmet is actually stifling" spear, or the "Master Chief may be the demon, but seeing me on the battlefield is like taking a laxative during a juice cleanse battle axe. The Mjolnir Mark 5B assault armor by Nova and his team is an armor mod well and thoroughly beyond anything I would expect from Fallout 4. This is a beautifully laid out mod for both Xbox and PC players to explore the Commonwealth with. It can be acquired by crafting the armor and bubble shield crafting station at any settlement. Additionally, this mod adds a new armor workbench alternative that can clamped in the old near-specific crafting station. Hopefully that made some sense. Once you've created the armor pieces, those being the shoulder pauldrons, bodysuit, and helmet, you can begin in customizing the base form to your liking. There are a mountain of color options, both solid and faction-based, that can be mixed into any order you prefer. You can also add aesthetic items to the suit, some of which have stat bonuses and traits of their own. Like the static melee weapons and shields seen earlier, the pouches and other attachments can be swapped or removed. If you use Overlay Framework, there will be a visible HUD outline inside of the helmet when in first person. Possibly in third person too, and I don't think so though. I really wish there was more to talk about with this one without just listing the attachments, but there sadly isn't a quest associated with the mod, nor are there any replacer plugins that add it to the Wasteland. Sad, but true.
If you want a hint into how I like to dress, look no further than Bloodfree's Sarah Rage armor. This is a scratch-made replica of Sarah's outfit from Rage, the Scorchers. I've never played it, but this outfit catches my fancy as much as any other. Sadly, it is not available to you console folks. If you are on PC, you can acquire the outfit by crafting it or using the Add Item menu. There are 6 pieces: the single leather glove, double glove, and the standard glove, which appears to be clipping on outside the character.
Tess, people are gonna spaz in the comments because you said you dress like this. They aren't going to understand what you're talking about.
Oh, well, what I mean is that my human alter ego and 3D models both wear this type of clothing. Obviously, given that I'm a disembodied voice, I have not of the clothing. Carrying on, The outfit is overwhelmingly well crafted, with tons of tiny facets binding the scraps of cloth and leather together. Being of the non-symmetrical variety, this outfit stands out quite nicely. And then I'm just gonna go and do that one more time.
I appreciate your commitment, but let's move on. There aren't a large number of modders that occupy as big of a slot in Outside's mod list as D. Magnus, maker of the Star Wars Blastech E11. This is a fairly faithful representation of the common Stormtrooper compact laser rifle seen in a galaxy far, far away. Should you journey to Hubris Comics and Toys, you'll find the weapon resting inside a cubby in the front desk, along with a note that says Outside is getting attacked by ghouls because he's an idiot and uses false tools.
That wasn't in the script.
Considered artistic license. It is not a very balanced weapon and can be used to effortlessly conquer any and all locations across the Commonwealth. You get a sick 100-round magazine along with 2 firing types and a handful of amplifying mods to make the weapon stronger. The base firing method is semi-automatic with a heavy-hitting blaster bolt, which is potent but not broken. Shockingly,
I see what you did there.
yes, the stun mode breaks the balance by allowing you to stun enemies up to 100 times without needing to reload. The stun itself paralyzes any person or creature momentarily, which sounds useful but not overpowered. Only, you can just keep stunning them until they become lootable.
By which we mean they get to see the moon server.
Yeah, the thing is a beast. There aren't too many other features. The stock is collapsible, but it looks off-putting when extended because the player loses their front grip, and the primary optic is pretty perfect as it is, utilizing the see-through scopes functions by default. Thus, I don't really recommend tweaking it.
Shoo. I was thinking to myself, I've got to go all the way out to the Blowing Sea to retrieve these new Halo guns, right? When I realized that Rascal Arts mods it most heavily occupy that region of the Commonwealth. Thus, it was then that I downloaded, installed, and reddled in the use of Zetan's Alien Invaders in Commonwealth, a mod which expands upon the Fallout 4 style alien faction. You can now hunt intergalactic invaders, as is expected of any Spartan, or demonstrate a might of the Galactic Empire with your new blaster rifle. Before you do, drop into the Concord Speakeasy to pick up one of the coolest companions I've ever discovered in the Wasteland. Frogbert is a swag-tastic former slave soldier from the Zetan armada. He is not only moist with some comedic lines, including the classic Lydia line about bearing your burdens, but he also comes with his own outfit collection. His hats, armor, and monocle can all be found in the duffel bag immediately after school in the basement where Bert the Bad resides. Together, we journeyed to Installation K-21B to retrieve my Spartan weapons and fought our way through 3 Zetan warships. The spacecraft used the vertibird sounds and animations, apart from the propellers, of course, and can deploy squads to your location when threatened. They are tough for sure, providing a fun challenge, but won't be a problem while using weapons from this list. This isn't a highly polished mod, and it has no quests, but is still quite a bit of fun. Outside only encountered 1 crash while using it and cannot confirm that aliens were the cause. Still, it bore mentioning. Sister, I'm tired. You take over.
I got you. Outside was looking for a Beretta for some reason and found a Bloodfreeze sword cutlass, modeled after Revy's custom Beretta 92FS. It is a visually impressive little handgun that uses the Deliber animations, but because it has only stat-based mods, there isn't a whole lot that needs to be said. You can find it outside of Vault 111 between a couple of cars. I love this weapon's ivory grip, the pronounced skull and cross cutlasses embedded in the ivory, and the mysterious letters etched across the slide. It is awesome.
That is all we've got for today. If you enjoyed the mods, endorse them. And if you enjoyed the video, subscribe. We do new videos every Sunday morning with our English muffins.
Love you guys. Bye.
Come, harmonize with us, little sister.
One tasty English muffin, baby, that is what I am. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. One tasty English muffin with some raspberry jam. How did I let myself get roped into this again?
Scene, I have found a huge hat you can wear. It is made entirely of cheese.
All right, that's enough. I'm out.